Hey friends, it's Professor Lyrics back with another lyrical breakdown and reaction. I've been away for about a week. I apologize, but I was actually attending the third annual Lyricology Festival and Symposium in Paris, Texas, and I'm glad to be back with Van Halen's 1984 smash hit Hot for Teacher. I'm familiar with 1984's Jump, their tribute to Michael Jordan, and also Panama, their kind of documentary song about the building of the Panama Canal, but I am not familiar with Hot for Teacher, so I'm looking forward to digging in. If you like what I do here, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button on our way to 1,000 subscribers. All right, class is in session.
Oh, wow, man. Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's going to look like this year?
Yeah, right off the bat, a little bit surprised by kind of the spoken word there. Not expecting that from Van Halen. Sounds like some maybe high school banter, some boys wondering what teacher's going to look like this year. It's something we've probably all wondered about, especially as you get older. And they're just kind of, shooting the bull maybe before class. And then in there, that whoa. It didn't sound great, honestly. I think maybe they're disappointed or kind of poking fun at what the teacher looks like. I think the teacher just came in the classroom for the first time. Almost sounded like the Kool-Aid Man noise, kind of the, oh yeah, or whoa, as he breaks through the wall. So I think they might be kind of suggesting their teacher looks like the Kool-Aid Man in a way. It doesn't sound great. Just a reminder, there's going to be some insane guitar in here. I'm sure it's Van Halen. I'm about lyrics though, so I will probably be doing some blasphemous things to you Van Halen fans out there and going past some long guitar solos, but it's about lyrics with me, guys. Let's dig in. Yeah, guys, definitely a high school setting, I think. So, teacher, stop that screaming. Don't you see? Don't want to be no uptown fool. I think the new teacher is kind of getting on to this guy, being like, your grades are not where they need to be, maybe from the prior school year. And our guy here is saying, I'm trying. It's not that bad. I don't really want to be a fool, an uptown fool. I don't know what an uptown fool is exactly, but I like the lyric there. Maybe I should go to hell, but I am doing well. So this guy's defending himself, saying, I don't need to go to hell. Hell was something back in the 80s. You know, there are a lot of acronyms in education. Hell, Hell, stands for help extra learning lessons. So this guy's saying, I don't need to go to extra learning lessons. It would always be after school, which we'll get to the next line. Teacher needs to see me after school for hell, help extra learning lessons. I think of all the education that I've missed, so he's getting a little contemplative because I think this guy plays a sport after school, probably football, I'm picturing, because we'll get to he's a little stinky, but he's missed a lot of education for athletics. It's a big kind of balancing act in high school especially. Then my homework was never quite like this. So he's saying things are getting harder. Homework, there's more homework. He's admitting to himself maybe that I do need to go to hell, get some extra help after school. His homework's never quite been like this bad before. But then the kind of, ow, it's got it bad, hot for teacher. Now it's after school and he's on his way to the hell after school learning session with the teacher. But he's got it bad, he's hot. He's coming from football practice, guys. Seventh period, the end of the day is almost always athletics. And we can all relate. If you played athletics in high school and you had to go back into the school building, dude, you stink. This guy is a little worried. He's got it bad. He's got bad BO. He's hot for teacher. He's sweating. he's worried that he's going to stink for this extra hell session. Let's see. Uh-oh. Sounds like something's going wrong there. Definitely more evidence that we're talking about an after-school hell tutoring session with this guy. Some more spoken word, kind of give me your pencil, just talking to a maybe fellow football player. They don't have their pencils because they're coming from practice. I heard about your lessons, but lessons are so cold. Dude, the air conditioning in these schools, especially after you've been outside, freezing. That's pretty hard evidence right there that I'm on the right track. So he's cold, he's freezing. Didn't know about this school. It's his first time at the hell after school tutoring session. He didn't know about it. Then he talks to, I think, a fellow student, maybe kind of a goody two-shoes, it sounds like, from a town called Cherry Lawn I'm not familiar with. How can you be so bold? I think the girl doesn't mind his BO. She comes right up to him and he's like, dude, I'm hot. But she's like, that's cool. How did you know that golden rule? That's a trigonometry equation, guys. A squared plus B squared equals C squared is the golden rule. So they're in trig, getting that extra help, the golden rule. Very clear lyrics here. So then he just reiterates, got it bad, got it bad, got it bad, hot for teacher. The teacher's probably come in at this point. He's a little worried. The very end there, I was like, whoa, that did not sound good. So let's see what happens.
Oh man, I think the clock is slow. I don't feel dirty. Class dismissed. Ooh, yeah. I got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm hot for teacher. Yes, I'm hot.
Yeah, some important clues there at the end as well. So class was dismissed by a male voice. So this is certainly a male teacher that he's meeting with and a little worried about sneaking in front of. And at the very end, the chorus kind of got a little bit heightened. It was a lot of whoas and oh. So I think this guy has finally got a whiff of his own BO. You know how it is when you stink. Sometimes you're like, it's probably not that bad. And then you get a waft and every once in a while you catch it like right there. And then it's like, whoa. And I think he's a little appalled, ashamed of himself. So in conclusion, Van Halen's 1984 smash hit, Hot for Teacher, is about a football player who is not doing so well in trigonometry. He has football the last period of the day, goes outside, gets really hot and stinky, then goes to help extra learning lessons with the trig teacher, and stinks basically. He's got bad BO, it's cold in there, the air conditioning's cold, and he's worried about stinking, finally realizing in the end of the song that he does indeed smell terrible. An important subject for sure. Hopefully it's helped some people throughout the years playing football. Maybe they just take some extra deodorant at the end of the day. Important lesson. Thank you, Van Halen.